Hi crafty friends, it's Joy here, and I am going to share this cute little card using the T for 2 stamp and coordinating die. So here's that cute little stamp. You have sentiments and little patterns, and then you have the dies for the little tea set. Poblano pepper, confetti cake, guava, pink champagne, jelly donut, lavender glaze, and sea salt inks. I'm using white glitter cardstock, foam sticky circles, bits and pieces hearts, and then sugar cube and sea salt ink. So in my Misti, I have removed the foam adhesive because these are, or the foam insert, excuse me, because these are red rubber stamps. I have a little bit of adhesive here at the bottom, and I have my cute teacups already die cut from sea salt cardstock. There's going to be 6 in total. I'm using both of the stamped images from the T for 2 stamp set, and I am using 2 colors of ink in each color family, so a light purple and a dark purple. And I'm going to do this kind of in a mass production way, so it's going to keep it super easy. I will clean off the stamps between each stamping because I will be using different colors. That first colors combination was jelly donut and lavender glaze. And because I have already stamped, I can see exactly where the little tea cups are going to line up from the previous ink. So that makes it super simple. This is guava and pink champagne. I'm going to remove those and we can do the last 2. And that will be poblano pepper and confetti cake. Cleaning off those stamps really quick, and then let's ink these up. I love the Misti for things like this. It makes it go so much quicker, super easy, and then you have this great pattern on your die cuts. Then there are 2 mug handles. One is facing one way, the other is facing the opposite way. So you're going to put it on one side or the other. I am making sure that the matching patterns have the mug handle on the same side. There is also the little saucer for the teacup, and I've only die cut one of those. I was inspired by one of the sentiments in the stamp set that says no one stacks up to you. So I thought it would be fun to stack a bunch of these teacups inside of each other. I am also making this a mini slimline card because it's going to fit the design perfectly. I'm adding little bits of glue, just little dots of glue on the mug handles, and then adhering that down on the side that it needs to go. There is also this heart die that comes with that T for 2 stamp set. I die cut that from the white glitter cardstock. And I want to lay this out and decide where my hearts are going to go on each pattern. So again, I'm kind of making this matchy type design with the side that the heart is going to go on depending on the pattern. I'm going to keep the colors together when I stack the mugs, but I will alternate the patterns. So adhering down the hearts, and then I also want to add another heart to it. So I'm going to use the bits and pieces hearts, and I am bringing in the red hearts. I think a little pop of red will be good here. And I'm going to center that in each one of the white hearts. So again, adding a little dot of glue and putting that in place. This gives some dimension and a fun pop of color. So I'm going to make sure these line up. They want to move a lot until the glue dries because it's glitter cardstock. So it just reacts a little bit differently. But once that glue dries, then everything is staying in place. Okay, now let's start stacking our mugs here. I want to have them tilted a little bit so it's just a little bit wonky, that they're not set straight perfectly in with each other. So I'm adding some glue at the bottom of each mug and then tilting them in the same direction, alternating with the patterns, but again, keeping the color combinations together. So poblano pepper and confetti cake are together, Jelly Donut and Lavender Glaze, and then Guava and Pink Champagne. And look at how cute this is. It's such a fun, simple design, but it's so darling. Then let's add the saucer at the bottom. That is also die cut from sea salt cardstock. And then on our background, I am going to stamp the sentiment that says "No one stacks up to you" in Poblano ink, or Poblano pepper ink. And I am stamping it sideways. And then there's this little steam stamp that has a little heart, and I am stamping that with sea salt ink. I lined it up previously with my row of teacups and placed my stamps there. I am using foam sticky circles, but I'm using the leftover after the circle pieces are taken out because it's perfect. It's all sticky the same, and that way you can use all of the bits and it gives you a lot of foam adhesive. I'm lining that up, placing this on a sea salt card base. This is a mini slimline card base which measures 6.5 by 3.5. And how cute is this design? So simple and so fun. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. You can find all of these products at the Tailored Expressions web store at tailoredexpressions.com.